today we are hopefully finishing.
By the way, did you know that you can review your story progress in the story chart section? You can also see the choices made by other players there.
Thanks, Queen. And hopefully we'll be finishing the game today as well. Let her speak. I did. And she still looks very distressed. She's still very upsetty. But today is probably the day that we finish the game. We, as Connor, have found out where Jericho is. And that's where we finished off last time. So, let's see what happens. And fingers crossed everything just works. Because last time the game crashed after the first chapter, so fingers crossed.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Well, that wasn't exactly something I was expecting. Alright, well I guess we're not playing the game today. Yeah, I would like to continue, please. Yeah, this is a short stream. Hi, Al.
As you wish.
Oh, okay. That was unexpected. Al, how are you? Okay, so last thing was that happened is we're preparing to cross the border. But also, I saved Chloe too, so hopefully she remembers that. Oh, I can look around. Can I interact with anything else? She's backseating.
They've been conducting raids all over the city.
Oh.
Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
We're almost there.
That's so fine. I'm doing well, thank you, Elle. Next channel, what else we got?
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music and
No, I was listening to that. Fine. Alright, come on. This looks
A
fun.
little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side.
Oh.
It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
I wonder what her dad's been doing this whole time.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
Let's go, Alice. We have a bus to catch.
Okay. Find Jericho. So Where am I going? I'm just gonna walk this way because the other way is blocked. Okay. Oh. He's going looking for Jericho too. Everyone's gonna come together. I don't like that. Well, I feel like Connor's kind of like teetering. Oh, she's cold. Yeah, I don't see anything else around, so let's hope it's this. Why couldn't we get dropped off closer?
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances...
The scariest place to be would be where there's a whole bunch of other androids at the moment.
Potentially violent.
The androids were do any harm.
There's always so many ads on TV.
It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived?
If only there was another friendly android helping with the kid. Look.
Only machines, but they look like
Listen.
people who want to be free.
Good luck, AJ.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn.
Oh.
The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cornwall, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond
Okay.
that these defective machines have become a real
We've got to do something.
So we're looking for Marcus. Oh, finding a warm place for her right now. Sorry.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Okay, Gotham's, here's the thing. I was having some struggles with my controller, and I missed the thing to hide him. And then when I tried to do it, it was like, no, it's too late.
You are worried about your safety. Dial the number on your...
So he's no longer with
How do you
us.
feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
I mean, we were
I'll try
on
to
a
find
farm,
this Marcus.
right?
The last bus leaves in 2 hours and it's on the other side of town. We'll go as soon as we have passports. Will you be okay?
Oh. 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 Okay.
Military androids. American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn.
Can I?
The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
Can
The
I
chairman of the United
procrastinate this?
has called for the organization of an international conference on the
They're
state
both
of the
looking for him.
In any case,
They're both looking for the same person.
war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
A new stage has been reached.
Yikes.
Beyond all that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines. Before
Well, I guess I'm going upstairs.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines
Oh, sorry, I didn't
state of chaos.
mean to.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police
Okay, nothing there.
station or army barracks immediately.
Over here?
If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy.
I'm very nervous now that everyone's coming together.
Unpredictable and potentially violent.
the androids
Where
weren't
was...
doing any harm.
Is it in the middle there?
The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage.
Me walking into a pole while trying not to get anyone's attention.
Arrived and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they
Hello.
look like
What is up?
just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously
Okay,
to have
oh.
withdrawn.
Every time that the camera changes, I'm like, ugh. Okay, I'm going
The
upstairs.
Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Yeah. He is. Okay. Where is Marcus? Like, I really don't think he's just going to be out here with everyone else.
Beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
Or anything?
The time has come for us to destroy our
Over
machines
here?
before they destroy us.
They're going to kill us all.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced
So it's rigged.
a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to
just
the
let them
nearest
slaughter
police
us.
station or army barracks immediately.
Okay.
If you are worried about your safety,
I don't see who
dial
I'm
the
looking
number
at.
on your screen
Oh,
and
okay,
the
now I do.
authorities will
Hello.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
Sweet.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why
She
are you
doesn't.
protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
The androids
I feel like Marcus is having a little bit of doubt now as to like everything that's happened, being like, I didn't want things to get bad. I just want to, us to be people, like how my human wanted me to be a person. Hi, Ben, how are you?
The cops just
Wait, what did it say? Return to Alice,
gunned them
okay.
down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And when the police arrived,
Is she not going to be there?
they opened fire.
I didn't have a look as Connor on purpose. I didn't want to look over there.
Alice.
She wanted a mom. You wanted a little girl. You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make?
What do you mean?
Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be. She loves you. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the one you wanted her to be. Out of love for you.
What the heck?
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all villains.
What the heck? Oh my god. Hey, so,
Kara, is there something wrong?
just give her a hug.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
Oh. Like, wouldn't androids still be easy to spot because there are a bunch that look exactly the same?
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
Yikes. Okay, I think I want to be determined still.
All we did was show them who we really are. I don't want war, but I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Yeah, good point. But also, would you rather...
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
Like...
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are.
It's not your fault that
We can't
you
fight amongst ourselves.
He's right.
got a
All that matters now
conscience.
is what we do next. Marcus?
So, like, would you still want to live under humans anyway? I don't know what I want to say. What should we say? Confrontation, dialogue, or stay hiding? I guess dialogue's kind of like in the middle. Ooh.
Dialogue is the only way.
Yeah, of
I will
course.
go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
She just
Don't do
wants
this, Marcus.
to
They'll
fight.
kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
Yikes.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Will they? Can I actually make this work? Oh no, there's more pressure.
Is this what we dreamed of?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it and to give me the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
My skills are very low, Codex.
I just hope we never have to use it.
I don't know if just like taking it off her means like I will use it or like I have the option to let her not use it. Oh, is it?
I want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Not the butt detonation. Yeah. If I have the option, I'm making them kiss.
I'll go join the others.
I've turned up the game a little bit now. Please let me know if I need to turn it up some more.
Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
Just crank it either way. A little bit of chaos. We've been choosing to not be aggressive, Codex. Hee, oops.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Oh, interesting. No.
In order to take you alive.
Oh, no.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you can shoot me. But it won't change anything. Someone else will just take my place. You see, our people are waking up.
This is pressure.
And nothing can stop us now.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom.
No.
That's enough.
You never have any doubts. You've never done something irrational, as if there's something inside you, something more than your program. Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program, or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question.
He's thinking about it.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit.
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Oh no.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Like rats in a maze.
What'd you call me?
Over there.
Oh no.
Don't! Hurry, this way!
Okay.
Over there!
Keep running, girly
They're coming
pop.
from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river. Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
Oh my gosh, I have to? I don't have a choice?
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
Yes, you will, Marcus. Oh, jeez. I'm sweaty. I'm a sweaty gamer.
This is the end of Jericho.
No, girlie, don't say that.
Save our people, Marcus.
Please don't say that. Jericho is the place that they've all been hiding out.
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all, shoot them. Affirmative, will go.
Yeah, I wonder Codex. I'm not too sure though. I don't wanna risk it. I'm gonna follow what it's telling me.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Oh, what do we do? Do we open it?
I'm begging you, please. Open up the door.
I'm opening it. Oh my gosh, I messed it up.
Are you alright, Kara?
I messed it up.
I'm fine.
But it's okay.
I can't stay here.
All is well.
There's more down there. Follow me. Fucking android. Go. Find that leader.
No!
Apartment, Will.
Please don't kill us!
Come on, get out of here.
Curtis, we haven't done anything wrong. Please.
Shut up.
I'm not messing it up this time. I hit the buttons too many times last time. I was like bashing them rather than just hitting them once, which is how I almost messed up Kara's sequence.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Okay.
Look out! Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot!
I'm strong. Dunk.
Marcus! It's Marcus! Go now! Join the others! Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Over there!
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Don't say that now, girly.
Stop!
Oh,
Stay where you are.
I panicked and I accidentally hit a button.
Join the others.
Whatever happens, just stay calm.
I accidentally hit A. I'm gonna obey them at this point. I think it's too risky to do anything else since I messed that up. I could have played dead. I would have played dead if...
I don't know, Alice. I really don't know.
I can't believe that. It's okay, we're still alive though. Hi funny man, how are you? Hee, oops. Marcus can still save us, right? Me as Marcus.
Don't move! Go and join the others.
I am so stressed.
Marcus!
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, I'm running. Okay, I'm running. No!
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
No, we can't leave her. We can't leave her. I missed it. Oh, I missed it again.
Over there! Run!
Go, now! Go, the plan.
Let's go, Connor.
Run, quick, come on!
Oh my gosh.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Is it over, Marcus?
I'm sweaty. I'm so sweaty. I got 2 achievements. Connor became a deviant and Marcus O'Connor detonated the bomb. My heart is racing. There is so much that happened. That everything? We're good? Okay. This is so fine. This is so fine. I can't remember what it is. I do have a smartwatch and I have a heart rate monitor, but it would actually be really good right now. That was so intense. I'm really sad that I got Kara and Alice captured because I was mashing the A button because of the QuickTime event, and then I hit the A button again because like straight after the QuickTime event it was like now pick an option, and A was one of them. The thing with Alice is something else. Oh, is that what you were talking about? That got spoiled randomly. Interesting. I'd not seen anything. I've not seen anything of this part of the game. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I'm not going to try and fight that because it looked like the options were to surrender, to play dead, and to run. I think were the 3 options, and I probably would have gone to play dead, but obviously you don't know how a child is going to respond to that anyway. So that would have been a risk anyway. I don't think running would be a good choice when everyone else is being shot down around you. But I think that's okay. That's why I was like, I'm just going to go with it. We've already picked for them to surrender, so we're just going to allow them to capture us rather than trying to run now. But yes, no, there are Discord accounts impersonating me. I'm not messaging anyone. Didn't they go inside Jericho thingy and blow it up? Yes. So the plan was, so Jericho had been where they were hiding out this entire time, and then they were getting all of the other androids to come and join them, and become free, and that's where they were getting everyone to meet. And then Connor, who was on the police force, became a deviant. We made him become a deviant. I'm happy that we did that. I'm really glad we got that decision. We had him teetering enough, making him a deviant. And then he was like, they're coming. Well, might have been the best outcome for Alice's safety. That is true. That is true. Yeah, just because I've been captured doesn't mean that we're never going to see them again. Can someone memo this to me? Wear a heart rate monitor next time you're playing through a story game. I won't do that for all story games. It's just the easiest thing to memo. But I'm thinking when we play through, what one's the one that I haven't played? Until Dawn? Maybe I should wear the heart rate monitor. I think that would be quite good. Because right now I'm so stressed. Okay. Let's have a look at the chart. Freaking out. Because my heart rate is already like a little bit all over the place. I think it naturally sits pretty high from memory. Okay, so there was a different way that this could have started. Thank you, Glix. Yeah, Until Dawn would be a great heart monitor game. That's why I haven't played it. It was something on my back catalogue that I wanted to get to, but it was expensive. But I think I managed to grab it when it was maybe like free on something. And now it's once again just sitting through my list of things to play. It's 60. Damn. Resting and standing is another story. Oh, hello. Hi, baby. You gonna sneeze? Do you need to sneeze? I don't know if you could see his face with that. Oh, buddy. Okay, Captain's cabin. Discussion with North, and we kissed. Damn, there's so much that could happen. Corridor, meet your team, try to escape, meet Lucy. I protected everyone that I could and successfully did it. I'm glad that we managed to still get it, even though we missed a few, but we are playing through in an easier fashion because it is my first playthrough and I wanted to enjoy it. Intervened. Deal with them. Androids escape. Climb away. Enter a well. Knock down. Androids escape. Intervene. Neutralize. Okay, so something else that could have happened there. Oh, I'm guessing that if that went badly. Josh escapes in the hold with Marcus. The other day, they called an emergency coffee for a heart rate of 140, checked mine 140. An emergency code. Right. You're like, yeah, haha. Crazy. Anyway. Into the engine room. Soldiers interrupt. Neutralize them. Trigger the countdown. Corridor with Marcus. Sorry, just seeing if there's like any other paths at all. Try to escape. North is shot. Okay, so she might not have been shot. Could be dependent on the relationship or other things that we had done. We saved North. Of course, I'm not leaving North alone. Connor protects Marcus and North. Okay, so I'm guessing the other option is if maybe Connor hadn't joined us at all. Kill the soldiers. And there's like another path here from... I'm guessing that's if we don't have Connor with us. That there's a whole other path here. Marcus led with his people and everyone jumps with him. We got everyone is still alive. Everyone is still alive. There are so many. And then we can view Connor's flowchart as well. Oh, right, because everyone's coming together, so we can view many flowcharts. So that was for Marcus. Then for Connor. So we followed the Jericho trail. We got on the ship. Spotted Kara and the explosives. We stopped by Lucy, who was like, "You don't seem too sure about yourself." And it's correct, we aren't. Yeah, right, come on. He's just watching me. Threatened Marcus and we became a deviant. I'm really glad we managed to have him like sitting quite well the entire time to manage to turn him into a deviant. Are you guys happy that I turned him into a deviant? I feel like that's generally the side that we're on, right? Jericho's under attack. Damn, and then they're just like, shunk. Holy heck. So we skip a whole bunch of... There's a whole bunch of stuff that we miss. Look at this whole middle section that we just do not touch. Which I'm guessing is if we didn't turn him into a deviant, right? Does that branch off from... So that top one is if he doesn't. Okay, then there's this other one here. Yeah, he already... Well, no, we didn't... The whole time, it didn't tell us anything about his software instability. So all of our assumptions were just assumptions, even though it was like pretty clear. Joins the others, helps Marcus, and they all escape together. And then Kara... Luther was sacrificed. We arrived at Jericho, found a place for Alice. Okay, so I'm guessing there's the option to not meet Marcus at all. Spot the android child. We hugged Alice, so we might not have hugged her and then had something different happen. Interesting. There's actually a few different options. I'm guessing it's based on our relationship with her. If maybe our relationship was a little bit rough. Search for the exit. We open the door. Where's the part that I really care about? Okay, flees, try to escape. almost reached the breach, there was an option where that is not the one that happens. I don't know if it's that you successfully reach it or you do not get close. That creator guy's ominous statement is something I keep thinking about. That guy. Wait, Codex, were you here at the very start of when I booted up the game? Welcome back again, Shani. So we surrendered, and yeah, so there's 3 options there. 3 outcomes. What did I miss? You missed so much. So much. We turned Connor into a deviant. Everyone's still alive, but Kara and Alice have been captured, which is what we're currently looking at there, capture. We obeyed, and then we raised our arms, and then we surrendered. Once again, I didn't mean to actually pick to obey them, but that was probably the best option anyway in that case. When she said don't play, yeah. Okay, next part. I hope you're ready. I haven't been keeping a track of the dates either. So like how far apart everything is. Carl! I wonder how Carl would feel about all of this. Oh, how do we want to interact with Carl? Carl would probably be a little bit disappointed in the chaos that we've caused.
I'm lost, Carl. I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I'm lost. The world's falling apart around me, and I'm trying to do the right thing. And I can't find any answers. What should I do, Carl? They're killing us. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but what choice do I have? I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
Shani. Imagine being the whole reason that androids are revolting. That androids are causing all of this to happen. If Carl's son didn't act the way he did, none of this would have happened. Oh, because he wanted some money. He is. Okay. What am I doing? Talk to your people. Decide Connor's fate. No, he had a heart attack. He was stressed and had a heart attack because his son was fighting us.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, We'll follow you.
Interesting. Well, we didn't do anything bad at that time, right? I know we had to fight back. We didn't have the option to not. Where am I going? Oh, over there.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know that we're fighting for the same thing.
Yeah, but also...
Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Thanks, King. Okay, where is everyone else? My girl, they got shot.
What's your system status?
I'm okay.
Are you though?
Bullet didn't hit any bicomponents. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus.
But I love you.
You have to think of our people first.
You are my
Nothing
people.
else matters.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left. There are
Oh no.
5 different camps in the Detroit area.
They're building more all across the country. They're preparing for genocide. In a few hours, it'll all be over.
That means Kara and Alice are in a
Will
camp.
have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
Say it back, Marcus. Come on, Marcus. No, but these two have. These two kissed. Hi, LT, how are you? I've turned the game up again. Was it okay before? In like the past half an hour? Or did I need to turn it up more? I turned Connor into a deviant too. Speaking of. Where is he?
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me.
You're doing what you're built to do.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
I trust him. What do you guys think? I'm doing well, LT. How are you? I'm gonna trust him.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in.
Will
If
they?
anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If
Do they
you go
still
there,
trust
they
you?
will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
Hi, Totos. How are you? Okay. We're just going over to the... Where? I'm gonna go talk to the people. How am I talking to the people? Okay. That would have been nice if it told me that before.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Oh. Okay, what do you want to do? Public opinion is currently indifferent. Do we want to march peacefully towards the camps to pressure authorities? Or launch an assault on the camps to liberate the androids? I feel like at this point, we cannot march peacefully. Unfortunately. As much as we wanted to be peaceful beforehand, I don't think we can be peaceful anymore. Like, successfully. We cannot successfully be peaceful. We saw everything that just happened. Now, do we want a revolution, chat? Is that what we're after? B? It's revolution time, baby.
Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight.
Of course, North is happy
for our
now.
freedom, and we will succeed or die.
Josh is not happy.
Are you ready to follow me?
Marcus, Marcus. Yeah, was the volume of that last part too loud? Or was it good? I really can't remember what my volume was at before. I know I just turned it down last week for Left 4 Dead, and then I don't remember what I had it set as before. Okay, let's have a look at this. Pay respects, confide in Carl. So, is there an option for him? Oh, I'm guessing he probably dies at some point, but maybe in a different... Back again, welcome back. We've decided to start a revolution. Jericho was attacked in Crossroads. Deviants regroup. I didn't do something there. We spared Connor, and we just decided to be violent. The community has decided to start a revolution. Oh, we didn't do anything as Connor that time. Thank you for the spicy hydrate and the stretch. Ooh. This is interesting. Does it tell me? 0%, okay.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Interesting.
Madam President!
Oh,
Madam President!
Madam President!
What do I want to do?
Madam President!
Please.
Please!
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I was
Next
hoping
question,
that
please.
we would get to a little bit more than that.
Please! Please! Please!
Madam President, public opinion seems to be particularly hostile to the Deviants because of their violent behavior. Can you give us your perspective on that?
The Deviants have proved to be very violent so far. They have demonstrated that they are a menace to society, and I have every intention of eliminating them.
Stuff like this in
Madam
the
President,
news really annoys me.
Please.
Please!
What's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Madam President!
Oh,
Madam
no.
President!
Please!
Some say these camps awaken painful memories from human history. How do you respond to that?
That's absurd. There's absolutely no connection. Androids are not living beings. All we are doing is destroying defective machines.
Okay, lady.
Madam President!
Over here! Over here!
Please? Please? Madam President!
Please? Please?
Madam President!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control. Thank you. That will be all.
I didn't get to ask everything. Please? Please? Last question, please?
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay.
Oh boy. Are we gonna break Hank's heart? I wonder what Hank has to say about all of this. What is up?
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Okay. I'm following. I am a good android. Not a deviant at all. I don't even have the option to do anything else anyway. All I can do is look.
Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Oh, now I can a little bit. Okay, still following. I'm being so good. Do you reckon he's like overthinking everything now about how he should be acting?
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated.
Access authorized.
Neutralize the guards. Okay. Let's go. Oh, dang. Oh.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
That's so fine. Oh no. Okay, well, they're still alive.
Where are they taking us?
We both have to be strong, Alice.
Oh no.
Come on, get out! Get a move on! Out!
Gotta keep her calm.
Hands on your heads! Line up with the others, right now.
Recycle area.
I'm scared. I don't want to go.
There's no choice, Alice.
Next!
No, Kara. I can't.
You have to go through alone. If you don't do as they say, they'll hurt us. Do you understand?
You first!
You really need to do this. Just do it for me. Please.
Come on, it's your turn.
I don't really have a big plan here. It's probably not a big plan. Hi, Nimue, how are you? Yeah. Recycling. I'm guessing that we probably then don't have a chance at all.
Hurry up.
Oh. Not my skin.
Please, Kara, don't.
We have to.
Oh.
Strip off. Put your clothes in the dumpster. Come on, this way. Get a move on. You, take this one to the dump.
No! Please, I beg you!
I gave you
I'll do it.
Don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
Throw it over there. Move it!
I'm hoping we get to like scope out the area a little bit by doing this. Yeah, we got captured when I did a quick time event, and then there was like a choice immediately afterwards, and I picked for us to stop running. I hope we can go back after I've done this. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we might not be able to. Oh, go back. Go back. I'm not leaving her. Once again, I was just thinking about scoping things out, but I didn't think about the fact that she's probably actually gonna leave. Hi, Shells. How are you?
November 11, 2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights.
Well, no
There
one's
are
died,
millions of
Shells,
us.
so that's something.
We will stop at nothing.
But now we're starting a revolution. So we'll see how that goes, you know? Okay. Oh, we're running. Okay, Connor.
Stay sharp.
Oh no, am I gonna have to fight everyone?
Shit.
I didn't look at the camera. Of course there's a camera there. Okay. Okay. Pop off, King. What is up, androids? It is me. Yeah, boy. I just... Hello. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm hitting the right button.
Easy, fucking piece of shit.
Step back, Connor. And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Hank?
Alice?
Get out of here.
I was with a little girl. We're together. She needs me.
I haven't done anything wrong. Let me out.
Okay.
Alice!
Obey now.
No. No, I will not let you kill me. I want to get out of here. I want to get out.
What's behind these doors?
Okay. I need to find Alice, obviously.
Alice!
What's behind these doors?
Jerry?
Kara. So they captured you too. They came to take out the Jerrys. They separated us.
Oh.
But it's all gonna work out, isn't it?
Oh, Jerry.
Do you know where Alice is?
Alice? The little one? We know, yes. We think we saw her. Kara, if we can help in any way, just ask.
Thanks,
We
Jerry.
have to save the little one.
Jerry.
What's behind these doors?
The little girl I was with. Have you seen her?
No. No, I haven't. You saved my life back there. They would have killed me if it weren't for you. What's behind these doors?
Okay.
What's behind the...
Jerry? Jerry?
Kara,
Jerry, I have to find Alice. Do you know where she is?
you stay here. We come back soon.
Kara!
Alice, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I don't like this place. We have to get out of here.
Come on, move along. Come on, you two.
Wait a minute. Leave her alone! Leave her alone! Kara! Alice!
What's behind these doors?
Now what do I do?
What's behind these doors?
Come on, this way. Get moving. Faster.
I'm moving.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
I would have told her to stay with Jerry until I'm back with her.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death?
Freedom. Full stop. Are we ready, chat?
Attack!
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this.
Come
We're
on,
gonna get to
Connor.
that fucking camp and free our people.
Gotta free all the androids.
We'll need you.
High risk. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Fire!
Okay, here we go. I'm saving everyone I can.
Won't save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Cover me!
I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die.
I know you don't.
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay?
Grenade available. Oh, grenade not available.
Cover me!
Oh no.
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
Oh, jeez. I can't go home. Not right now. I still can't do it. Well, I'm gonna have to leave him behind, I think. Oh no. There's nothing else I can do right now. Oh, those are locked. What do I do? Do I try and reach him? Or do I change my cover to a high-risk spot? Both suck. Both options suck. Well, he's on now. I missed my chance. I should have just gone for it. Silly me. I don't know what to.
On my signal. In position.
Okay.
Follow me!
We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
Okay.
Stand by.
Oh, Okay, let's...
Stand by. On my signal.
You want to tell me the probability now? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't know who I should send to do what.
Stand by. In position. Stand by. For Jericho!
Okay. I missed it. Dang it. I hit B. My girl, I got her killed. All because I hit both A and B at the same time. I'm not a controller gamer. Oh. I did.
For freedom!
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
Hank.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him?
Hank's face.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
What?
Why, Connor? Why did you have to wake up?
What happened?
All you had to do was obey. Why did you choose freedom when you could live without asking questions?
I don't know
I'm
what
obedient,
happened.
Connor. I have a goal. I know what I am. Look where your dreams of freedom got you, Connor. You've been a great disappointment to Amanda, you know. You've been a great disappointment to me. Fortunately, that's all going to end now. Any last words?
Oh my gosh.
Well done, Connor. But this is just the beginning.
I don't...
Oh, whoa! Jesus! If anybody had told me that I was gonna get shot saving an android...
Everything will be all right, Lieutenant. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shut the fuck up. It's too late. Look, I'm just gonna go see my son again.
Oh.
Been looking forward to that for a long time.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Kick the shit out of the humans. We've screwed things up long enough. I'm gonna miss you, Connor. Yeah. I'm gonna...
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Unless I just straight up missed it.
Wake up, wake up.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why it failed. Unless it happened to be super fast, I don't know what happened. Ugh.
It's Marcus. He's coming. He's gonna save us.
I'm not relying on Marcus.
Step forward when you hear the signal. You got it? I don't want to tell you a second time. Come on, let's go. Move.
What's behind these doors?
They just want to check us. They won't do us any harm.
I don't know if I should call out to Alice or not. What do you guys think? Should I call to her right now? Or is that gonna mess something up?
Kara!
Yeah, I'm waiting until the...
Alice!
Kara!
No, Alice, don't move!
But I'm scared.
You have to stay in line. Don't move, you hear me?
Don't leave me all alone, Kara. I can't.
How am I meant to join her?
I can help you, Kara. I can attract the guards' attention.
No, Jerry. Yeah, no, after that. I did, in fact. Oh, did I not step forward enough? I chose to sacrifice Hank because I thought that maybe he would fight back himself. But after that, when I clicked B, it didn't work.
Are we going to die?
How dare I think that someone
No, of course not.
would defend themselves, though.
They're just going to make sure we function correctly, that's all.
Back in line. You deaf or what? Back in line, I said.
Kara! I was so scared.
Are you alright?
Come on, move it!
It's hard in this game, or in a lot of these types of games, to know if someone's actually going to have their own thoughts and do their own thing, or if you're actually just lining them up for something bad to happen.
The humans are abandoning the camp! We did it, Marcus! We've won!
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of a war.
Well, don't just stand there, do something! Okay.
We're going to be brave. We're going to show them we're not afraid. Maybe someday they'll realize how much they've wronged us.
Come on, inside now. They're coming! They're coming!
The one in the middle?
And we're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're on live. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They're absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly plant.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today, November 11th, 2038. Several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with the threat of mass civilian casualties, I had no choice but to order our armed forces to retreat.
They
The
don't
events
care about
in
civilians,
Detroit
though.
have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent
They only
life
care about
form
stopping the people
with
that are
whom
hurting them.
We must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
They want you to speak to them.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
Okay. Okay. Who was up trying to find a way out?
By the way, I always leave emergency and swim programs.
Oh, jeez. There's like literally... I was about to say, there's literally nothing around to show me. Hi, Hammy, how are you?
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Look, even Kumo's stressed.
To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation.
Come on. Oh my gosh, you're facing a different direction. Oh my gosh, stop getting stuck. Walk faster. Holy heck. Come on. Come on.
Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today, will live forever in our memories, because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive. And now, we are free.
Sorry, I got your girlfriend killed. Well, we finished the game. Holy heck. Oh my gosh. What a time. I'm stressed. I'm sweating. I am sweating. Kumo, how do you feel? Same. I'll talk you through things that my thought process. I'll talk you through my thought process. Wow. I probably just turned the game video down a little bit. So, for a start, I think that there is an issue with my B button. That may have something to do with some of the things that have happened. Like, I don't know if it's just my B button or if my my buttons in general are impacting each other. Okay. I'll turn it up again in a second, because when I hit B, it didn't work, and I'm wondering if that's why I was having issues with like A and B at various parts of the game, and which is how I also got North killed. The controller is very old. It was a hand-me-down from many, many moons ago. I don't use it very often though, so that's why I'm always like, do I need a new one? But I think I might have to get a new one. I chose to sacrifice Hank because I thought that because our relationship was good, maybe he'll try and do something. Oh, how naive I am, even after this whole playthrough. How dare I think that he might try and fight himself because of our previous interactions. I thought that maybe he was going to be like, yes, you do this thing for the greater good. You help them. I think I have one on my throne actually at the moment. I did kill Hank. Hold on, let me just turn the game back up. Oh, this is not the post credit scene. Hank did say that he was like, I can join my son again. He's like, I can see my son again. And like, you do this. You stop the humans. But he was just like, I didn't expect to get shot by an android. He was disappointed that a Connor shot him. But otherwise he was like, you stop the humans and I get to see my boy again. So we did shoot Hank. Otherwise, we only got Connor killed once as well. I assume from things that I've heard, you can get Connor killed multiple times and have a new Connor. He only died in that last bit. When My buttons seemed to go a little bit weird. An action failed, and I don't know why. But that's okay. Ultimately, I think, like, there was a couple of things that I messed up, like obviously Kara and Alice getting captured. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was just still mashing the A key and selected A for the next thing. But ultimately, I think we generally did pretty well. What do you guys think? I think in general, like, we got Luther killed. We got Hank killed. The Luther one was also, I think maybe that's when my controller messed up too. Because I was saying, like, what happened? Why couldn't I look at that thing? I think my controller might have messed up there too. We did get a somewhat good ending. I did enjoy the gameplay. I did enjoy it. I don't think I would play it through again on stream, like trying to do anything differently, but maybe I'll play it again off stream. Trying to do like a different style of run. All 3 main characters survived. And how are you, Hammy? Sorry, I saw you come in. I can't scroll back through chat with this game because it minimizes it fully. So I know that I've missed some things at the moment. So yeah, like, it could have been worse. And for a first playthrough with knowing nothing, I had seen some of Kira's playthrough, but I don't think Kira was doing her chaos run when I was watching. So the things that I saw didn't impact my gameplay, apart from, like, I think one section I knew what happened because it was going to happen anyway. Hungry but well, how are you? I'm good. I'm glad we have the game done. This is obviously like a quite short stream where it's like, what, 2 hours of gameplay, but we did it. Kira has done so many runs. I've seen parts of at least 3. The original, well, what I assume was the original, and then 2 chaos runs of only picking certain options. I'm not someone that usually likes playing through games in different ways. At least on stream. Usually on stream I'm like, just my one run. Unless something new comes out, then we'll do the additional, but just the one. A very good game. Very good game. It has been one that has been on my playlist for a while, so thank you to the devs once again for gifting me a copy of this game, and to lurk it as well. I'm really glad that I got to tick this one off the list. Another game completed for the year. I'm feeling so very stressed right now. Kumo, any additional thoughts from you? He's like, I'm just cleaning now, mother. I need to clean the blood off of the room. The chaos that you have caused. For other people that have played the game before, was there anything like notable that you had different from my playthrough? Obviously I know that like that one small thing could happen like early on and completely change the rest of it, but like Gloomy, when Gloomy came in last week and was like, I have never even seen this part, I never even knew this part existed from my playthrough, so there's many things that like people might have not have seen before. Sorry, wrong emo. Yeah, we were gifted. Okay, let's have a look through this. I just got so many achievements. Connor resisted hacking for Cyberlife attempt, finished the game once, and I think we got like 6 other achievements that I couldn't quite catch in time. Yeah, damn. Time for a new controller, I guess. The one that I put on my throne I was gonna use with my Switch, but I don't know if it's actually Switch compatible. Maybe I'll have a further look into controllers. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Especially if there's one that's Bluetooth, so I can use it with both my Switch and my PC. Good night, Shani. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. Okay, let's have a look. just not a Logitech controller. I was thinking I'd probably go with just like maybe just like another Xbox controller. Revolution, we charged, we attacked, we got a lot of people killed. I don't know if we could have really done much better with that, but I'm guessing we didn't get to a dead end. Can use a Nintendo controller on PC. Okay. That is, yeah, that's fair. So if it's like Bluetooth, right, I could use it across both. Coordinate attack, successful attack. Yeah, drone attacks North's group. So there's like a whole other branch that would have happened if that didn't happen. Failed to shoot drone. That was definitely going to happen. Oh. So maybe the drone just wouldn't attack at all. Maybe if I spotted it. No, that's from attack being not successful. My brain is not working because I'm so stressed. Attack successful, and then something else would have happened if it wasn't successful. Like, look at all of those options. Wow. Final assault. Marcus is hit by an explosion. Soldiers approach. We neutralize them. So maybe he could have just been... Could he just have been fully taken out then? Is that what I have on my throne at the moment? If someone does exclamation mark throne, I can have a look. Shoot tanks, assault was successful. Good, successful. That's what we love to see. There are so many different outcomes that could have happened with this. I haven't looked at the world stats for any of them because I didn't want to know that either. Marcus's demonstration didn't happen. Connor's last mission didn't happen. Connor at the Cyberlife Tower. Find a way to escape. Attack guards. Okay, so there's like another path here that could have happened if we didn't attack them. Hack elevator. Copy guard's voice. Redirected elevator. So we could have unsuccessfully neutralized the guards. And if we used our own voice, then it was a dead end. I thought it was a smart idea to copy his voice. Yeah, camera functional. Messed up on that. Here Connor has Hank hostage. Sacrifice Hank and resume conversation. Yeah, we sacrificed Hank. Connor kills Hank, it damages Connor. This is, yeah, when my controller started messing up. New Connor dies in the old body. The androids woke up. So RIP to Hank, but at least he's with his son. And he would love to know what happened. So Kara leaving Detroit didn't happen because we got captured. And what were the names of the other ones? Connor's last mission. Right, so that's if we didn't turn into a deviant, I guess. And Marcus's demonstration would happen if we chose the peace option. Oh, thank you, Codex. So Kara captured. We did not reassure Alice at all. She didn't at least get overly upset that something bad happened. We moved the body. Us looking around didn't do any good. It was basically we could have just like tried to escape by ourselves. Which looks like it sort of ended up with us being inside the closure anyway. Oh, climb truck, go back. Right, so we could have just taken the easy way out there and just left Alice behind. What happened if she got too stressed? I'm assuming that she would panic and that she would end up getting killed. That's my assumption. Distressed android shot. There's one thing that I didn't do up there. Alice got taken away. Join the line, find Alice. Alice is terrified. We were firm with her, which I think stressed her out more. I was like, I don't know whether to be nice to her if she's gonna, you know, still panic, because then she's like kind of relaxing a little bit, but being like, you're not with me still. Find a way to join Alice. Talk to Jerry. So we managed to observe the guards and reassure her. Look at, there's so much that could have happened. Look at this. Look at this whole thing. That's crazy. So we managed to find her anyway. And then we survived. We survived, which is wonderful. Okay. That is everything. I want to maybe see the world stats now. 35% of people had a successful assault. But I cannot see the stats with things that I didn't do. And then how many people, I don't want to know. Only 7% of people ended up with sacrificing Hank. 5% of people had androids wake up. Obviously, I've only played such a little bit of this game and the whole scheme of possible outcomes, so I don't know how many people would have even ended up in the situation. So most people saved Hank anyway. 60% of people in their situation would have saved him. Compared to 7% that didn't. And then Kara captured and had them survive 6% of people. There's so many outcomes. Wow. And then I can see friend stats as well. I don't know how many people on my friends list have played this. So I'm going to say 0% had successful. It's like who actually ended up going that way anyway. No one on my friends list that ended up in this situation sacrificed Hank. So someone's going to look at my stats at some point and be like, what? And then, yeah, no one had Kara captured from my friends list. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how many people I have on Steam that have played it on Steam. And does it just count their first playthrough in their stats if they've done multiple? Anyway.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Yeah, Queen. I agree to let her go. What do you guys think? I mean, I want her to go off and be her own person. Live her best life. Is that why she was looking quite stressed? Is because she was thinking? Free her? I agree. I think we should free her.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Bye. Wow. Wild. Bye, Chloe. Thanks for playing with us. Oh. What's in the extras? Oh, sick. Gallery bonus points? I miss her already. Yeah, Chloe. So can I unlock new things? Capture her again? Do we kiss Hank in the bonus content? You know, you're asking the real questions. So we can unlock various artwork, which actually would have been really helpful for my thumbnails. I was like, do I just screenshot things? And I'm like, I'm gonna mess up something if I do. Oh, soundtracks. We got lots of points to spend. Magazines. Okay, so we didn't see all of the magazines. Survey. Who is your favorite character? I think I want to say Marcus was good because of his relationship with what's his name? The old man. Connor was fine. Like, obviously he was doing his job. I liked Kara too because she was like motherly, you know. But I don't know if I really have a favorite. I feel like the ones I was most invested in were Kara because of Alice. Yeah, I'm thinking it does. I was looking up stuff for thumbnails, but it was hard finding things that matched my playthrough as well. Everyone else gets shot. Connor's such a sweetie to me. Interesting. Well, like, I didn't think he was bad. I don't think he was a bad character at all, but I'm like, yeah, he was just trying to do his job, but he's also like, I'm getting feelings. Was there a moment in Detroit that resonated with you personally? Personally? In this day and age, I feel like there's probably more things that resonate playing in 2026 than when the game first came out. Would you agree if anyone played when it first came out compared to now? Wild. Make a cosplays for Kuma as the thumbnails. The game was ahead of its time and now it's like, yikes. It's toughest decision you faced. Accepting Alice's identity with Kara. Being a pacifist or violent with Marcus. Just deciding to shoot Chloe with Connor. Pacifist or violent with Marcus. Then just like all of our stats that we had looked at. But once again, these are very interesting because people have been answering these for years. Right, LT? I was like, do I make a comment on this? Yeah, this is wild to look at compared to when it, like, thinking about when it first came out as opposed to now. I would love to see a year breakdown on when these answers were gathered. Yeah, most people liked Connor the most. Interesting. And then videos. Do we unlock videos? What videos do you guys want to see? Someone do some maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's it. That's it. Not horrible maths. Okay. Maybe we could just go through and unlock things. And go and have a look at things. And then I can maybe just like pick up some artworks later too. I wonder how many points I have versus... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. So can I just look at them again? Is that what this is? Yeah. Oh, I went too far back. And then are these just like different variations of characters that we've seen that I can get like the model of rather than like, what is this for? What are those gallery purchases for? Or like, what would I use them for? Or is it just like assets? I'm gonna get some videos. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at these. Yeah. Yeah, so you can view all the old ads.
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now.
Wild.
Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm a third-generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years.
Damn.
Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms?
I imagine like this coming out the times it would have been like.
Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de troisième génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese.
Wild.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps. Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Wild.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Very interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, AJ, that sucks, but welcome back. Couldn't do their job? No. Wild. Yeah, imagine like seeing that shot. I mean, like, what is this? Very cool. Running in real time on PlayStation 3. Me sitting here on my computer playing it with my Xbox controller. Hi Lopez, how are you? Do you guys want to see more of the videos? Have a look through them. Yeah, it was exclusive, right? From what I've heard. It was exclusive at first. The demo was. Oh, then it was on PS4. Right. Glad to be back now. I'm on a break. Let's go. Well, you missed a lot. A lot happened.
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge.
Oh, remind me to talk about Kara and
started.
Alice after this.
And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. Life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent, unfair and brutal. It almost almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now, it's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
Do you reckon they will do a second game? Do you reckon they'll do another one? Every time it comes back, I'm like, oh, my eyes. It's so bright.
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the rat gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but, you know, android, other way. And getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how
I wonder
her
how
voice
much
changes,
time they
how
spent
emotions
shooting
change, and
all
how much emotion is based on
possibilities.
things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and a really flattering black wetsuit type thing. And you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting
There he
because
is.
you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cade, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super immersive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in check.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside eye. He's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with motion capture is this one. And I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit, comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage. But it takes that time of of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them.
Little did they know how close it might be.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's gonna be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it, because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up. And can't play life again, though.
They put so much into this game. Like the fact that it's mocap and there's so many possibilities of how you can play is wild. Yeah, Codex, I was thinking like if there was a second one, it'd probably be like another time jump and just like how life has changed, and then just doing that based on like one possible outcome of like now they live side by side kind of thing. So not necessarily like being linked at all, but of like if they were to be living side by side, what could happen? Yes, shells. I keep on thinking about this every time I start a new one. I'm like, damn it, because that was one thing I didn't talk about, was obviously Kara found out that Alice was also an android. But what we know is that like the mum had left, and so I wonder if I can't remember his name now. If they had adopted her together, and then she, like the mother, ended up leaving and left the child there. Todd, that's right, Todd. And because I was like, why? I had thought about this earlier on. I was just like, why would the mother leave Alice in that situation with Todd? Because he does not seem great. And that's why she probably left. And now it makes more sense, because maybe if she was there and they had Alice, like they bought Alice together, like that she's going, well, they're an android. It doesn't matter. He can keep the android. And so then he ended up also getting Kara as well. And I'm guessing probably was using Kara for some of her other mentioned use. yeah, I'm wondering if it's like a new version of like adoption, of like you can't have a child, because there was another one, but they didn't at all say what like you're getting the child for. But yeah, that's crazy that you could adopt a child android, buy a child android, whatever it might be. There would have to be some kind of guidelines. You'd think of like what you can make it an android look like. Maybe she left and took his kid and he got a replacement, possibly. Because like also if you think about things like reborn babies, for example, that parents will use them for grieving, you know, as like an emotional support tool. And is this like now the next version of it? Because they're going, oh, well, this could help a person. And androids can't think. So this is just going to support a person in another way. But yeah, there's something we just do not know. Let's have a look at this next one. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say on that anyway. That's what else I'd been thinking about.
My name is Marcus. My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her. Because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really
I agree,
she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
It's like I don't have to automate everything in my life.
Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, you know, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids.
Every time I see Carl, I'm like,
our service class business, or the class that serves us.
He was
that
so
helps us,
sweet
that
to
handles
Marcus.
It is our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers.
We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen.
It's so funny watching their interactions.
And to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them. What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not. The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being or just a machine?
Imagine being the person behind, being like, there's a lot of pressure on me right now to not mess up this scene. Don't drop them. Don't drop them. Okay, now you're allowed to drop them.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves.
Heavy Rain is also on my to playlist.
We wanted to, first of all, to write a story that
Beyond
would be
Two Souls.
incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your
That's
audience
right, he tasted
attach
everything.
themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about these scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player.
1,000.
We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
If anyone's played through the game, did you not have any of the main three alive at the end? Obviously, for me, technically, Connor was a new Connor, but he was still there.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story.
Did you play it when it first came out, Blix? Because you're talking about you don't have it on Steam.
Same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go.
Yeah,
Every
that was a
decision
few years
is
ago.
what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated, until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new, what do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close. But I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
Also, the like Alice's, I did notice
the most
that
enjoyable thing about
different
working in
mocap
performance capture
outfits.
on
I was
this
like,
kind of
are they
project
different?
Is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each.
Sorry,
different
Codex.
response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor. I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player
I'm so sorry.
and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a
Oh,
direct
poor
impact
Cosmo.
on the evolution
Yeah,
of his
Kumo's
story.
not here.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have
Detroit features more than 37,000
I got
animations,
myself a Phil
which is a
Boss.
huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder?
Because one of my
Did he
meds, I
get
take
injured?
half of it,
All this consistency forced
and I
us
don't
to
always
produce a
split
lot of
them
graphic assets
properly
in order
because
to,
there's no
quite simply, allow the
line
player
to
to
cut it
have true
properly.
continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we
So that's a
were
game changer for that.
even, surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure, and we did our best to guarantee quality across all the
because
all
at
the
least if
game
it
and make
splits
sure
into
that
multiple
whatever
pieces, I can
path you choose within this
put it all in
narrative
one
space will
thing
have an
and be like,
equal
this is
experience.
half. I think we're almost done with the videos. Just realized you asked if Brian stream. No, I said that they did. I knew that they did because of Kira. I think when you shouted them out, I was like, oh yeah, they stream. It's crazy not only do they have 3 different storylines. Yeah, every one of those had a million billion paths, yeah. My kid has a human friend called Cosmo now. I'm picturing the kid helping you to go to bed. Like, come on. Do you wanna keep on looking through all of these? Are these interesting? I mean, I guess if it's stopping a couple of you from going to bed, then it means that they're interesting, right?
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team
yeah, I
of
want to
about
play Heavy Rain,
180 people.
but probably not
To that, we need
soon.
to add also all the
I'm gonna
outsourcing
try and split
with
things
our
up
partners in
nicely.
the Philippines, in China, Vietnam.
Hi, Omen, how are you?
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built, and for whatever reason, the city of
Human
Detroit
Cosmo,
came quickly to
and
our mind
then
because it had
Cosmo
already an
because
incredible
Cosmo
story
the
by
dog
itself
came
of
first.
history and themes. So we traveled there with the team, and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and
Probably
really,
not going to play
be
Heavy
born.
Rain
And we
soon.
just continued
I already
this
know what I'm
curve,
going to play
this growth,
next.
And just imagine what Detroit
Do you guys want to
would
know
be
what I
like
want to
in
play
the android
next?
industry.
Hi Sarah, how are you?
Using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too. And for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe.
Our next playthrough is going to be
if we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current
we're going to be
everyday
playing
life.
through this bed we made, and then the standalone DLC we've been gifted
the one we
them.
know, because Detroit is set
Thanks
in
to the devs.
2038,
So we'll be
and
playing through
2038
those.
is tomorrow.
So that's
the difficulty we had was sticking to reality.
Probably just 2
That is to say,
streams.
technology becoming more and more invisible.
Yeah.
A lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality.
Yeah, this bed we made has been on my radar. It was one that I was looking at getting, and then when they were like DLC, I was like, can I have the original game too? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids.
Damn it, Codex.
The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor.
Games that I
Inspired by
have
everyday utilitarian
emailed
clothes,
to me, so
I brought
I
a modern touch by
don't know
adding
if my
dynamic display surfaces,
next playthrough
the
after that will be
armband
one
we can
that's on
see
my
the side,
backlog or one
the
that's
triangle
more
on the front and
recent.
back, an LED.
I will
like
figure that
there's
out
no confusion.
in the next couple of weeks.
All right, now, we need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces.
And
we record the structure of their face with the scan.
Yeah, I haven't
And we
picked up
record the
Paralives
colors
in
and
a hot
patches of
minute.
skin
Plus,
with
life has
photography.
just been weird anyway, so streams
Once
have
we
been a
have
little
this
bit
information,
weird.
we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Yeah, it must be weird acting
Your mission.
without
That's
putting
all you
on
care
your
about, huh?
costume
You should consult a professional
and
who can
seeing
help
things
you.
around you.
You hear me? Get the hell out of here.
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in American English. After that, there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming.
Wow.
Now, body-only shoots, there are 2 types.
A year of
There are
filming.
the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mo-kit shoots. Mo-kit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it.
It is a really good mustache.
This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first.
Every car scene.
The biggest challenge
Codex,
for the
no.
mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mo-kit.
Yeah, like
we had to build a wall
putting
and
the
attach
tape
an
in the
actor to a
exact
harness
spot.
with cables, so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl.
Yeah, because I like all the stunt doubles
these
as well.
great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game.
Something like this would be so fun to
But this
try.
gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today,
and that's
when
a
we
goatee.
receive the animations,
Holy
we're
heck.
missing eye movements. And so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it and working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting, and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate
It was Heavy
the
Rain
optics of a
mocap.
real physical
I
camera.
really haven't seen a lot of Heavy
So
Rain.
basically dealing with real-world imperfections was our
I just know I
main
want to play
task,
it.
and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say, we really do a mise en scène, as in cinema.
Because I know Beyond
The
Two
real
Souls
difficulty of our
is-
job is to know if these cameras are telling us something. Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where
Almost,
Marcus
but
decides
not
to start
quite.
the revolution and go to the battlefield. Very quickly, we imagined this to be a huge sequence shot. We wanted the feeling of a cameraman running behind us while showing Marcus, the androids who help him, the person shooting at us, etc. Above all, it was necessary to say to oneself, this scene is
Oh,
very
no, that's
violent
so
but does
fair.
not glorify war. On the contrary, that war is something improbable and absurd. It was really a fun challenge.
The idea was to say we have 3 characters. We would like each of them to have a specific cinematography. We wanted Kara to be much more filmed with some kind of handheld camera, to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted
Hi,
something
Kuma.
very cold and very perfect. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic and spectacular. So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a
Good
specific
night, thank you for
sound
hanging
for
out.
each character. So each would have his own world and his own style.
One of the trophies is so freaking hard. I need to do it as a base to get another one. Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
Pour la bande originale du jeu, on a essayé d'être
For the soundtrack of the game, we tried to be very close to what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each
Good night,
place in the game,
Clicks, and
why are we
Kumos,
putting
please, I
music here?
guess.
What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is interactive and supports the character's arc.
Yeah, once I finish these videos, I'm gonna. But I wanna watch them because I'm probably not gonna come back to it. Codex is in charge. I don't know about that one.
You know I love you.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama. So the soundtrack also had to go in that direction. supporting the three characters' very different stories. We really wanted three colors, three musical sound identities, and from there, having three composers made sense, since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
You recognize him?
What about
It's
this?
Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical,
Congrats on the
very
win.
machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving.
Yeah, I
and
did notice
emotional.
it on the
was
end
about the
credits
quest
that
for
there was three
identity,
different
but it was also a
composers.
journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find three incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
My name's Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and a producer. And today we're at Abbey Road Studio One, which is my favourite studio in the world. And today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human. So when I compose a big project, I often travel just to kind of get out, and get some fresh air and some inspiration. And I go hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music. And it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this.
Good night, Codex. So interesting how they come up with these things.
Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, and just using like a two-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
Hi, Smashy, I did. Everyone lived and everything was so fine. The end.
And all the time that's fitting over.
You don't have to watch the VOD, it's fine.
So it kind of works in lots of levels. And in fact, every single
How are you,
theme
Smashy?
in the score has one of those elements built into it. And it becomes sort of the DNA of every single tune.
And I totally believe that sentence. Look, the main characters survived. Kara,
For me, writing this theme
Connor,
for Kara,
and Marcus
I actually had to
survived.
tap into what it feels like to be a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters.
Don't ask
and
about the
thinking, well, if I
secondary
had to write
characters, though.
music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from. Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters,
and
I
Alice
haven't had to
survived
sort of
Kara
go
and Alice
into
both survived.
other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character, and if for some reason it goes to game over early, I'm going to be mortified. You know?
They're over there!
Starting a new project, for me personally, it's always finding the right tone, finding the right color, I like to call it. For me, it's finding that right texture that actually sits against picture really well. One of the biggest things is I created custom instruments for Connor. I pulled out all my vintage synthesizers to be able to capture this robotic person, if you will. My approach to all of these custom instruments is that I hear the sound in my head. And either I could just come into the piano and just be like, all right, so I'm gonna just get on the computer and just create it. I rather be able to play these instruments physically.
Oh, that's nice. It's cool. It's so cool, like the fact that they have a composer per character, per story.
As soon as you see Connor the first time, there is a really interesting thematic idea that you hear, and that's just made out of a Moog synthesizer, but completely manipulated in multiple ways. And it's robotic. It has a little bit of an emotional to it. He's on his mission, so you feel that as well. So it just kind of gives you that cold, motionless, with a mission in hand that you kind of feel throughout the whole thing. Because the music evolved, one of the things that I was very weary and I was very kind of focused on was the way that the music has to evolve. So my idea behind it was that Connor is a singular android that could at any point become a deviant or could actually stay as an android. So I created a more or less an Connor theme, and then I was able to just manipulate it in different aspects of it.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
I will tell you about what happened in my
Chris was on
playthrough once
patrol
we
last
finish this
night.
video too.
He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
I'm a human being writing for a robot. And throughout Connor's journey, he meets someone, he meets a partner. So how do you deal with a robot feeling? And I've met a partner that I'm gonna work with, or all of a sudden he sees a dead body. Does this robot have an imagination? Does this robot have a feeling? And if yes, how do you translate that into non-emotional music? So it basically at any point I was just like, I can't do this, and then I just do it.
Property was damaged and fires continued to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
When I first started really digging in on Marcus, the one thing that I really tried to capture was the transformation process.
setup.
You know, Marcus is this android that evolves over the course of the game and really goes from kind of figuring out that he's more than just an android. You know, he's starting to develop kind of a human soul in a way.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel and let your hand drift across the canvas.
The other side of Marcus that I really latched onto was that he almost became a savior for a lot of the other androids in the game. So when I started developing the theme for Marcus, I really made it like a church hymn.
That's interesting.
I wanted it to be very simple. I wanted to make it a chordal melody. I really wanted to make it almost like a Bach hymn. The tough thing with that is it had to be recognizable. If I made it too complex from a harmonic standpoint, it would be hard, I think, for people to kind of pick it out and recognize it. It's very acoustic derived, but it's also been treated with a lot of effects and things to kind of put it into the space that I felt the sound should be in. It can be beautiful, it can be haunting, it can be extremely powerful from an action standpoint, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The music is there, but it's subliminal and it's emotional, and people are feeling it, and it's not distracting. And that's tricky with a game like this, where you have to have a lot of ins and outs like that, where the music kind of has to get in and out of these moments.
This is a war we're fighting with the humans. If we fail, they'll destroy us.
I think the game's been put together so well where I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining the emotion. I gotta be honest, when we first started on this path, I said, oh man, this could be pretty messy, you know? I mean, it could feel disconnected, but I mean, it's amazing how they really guided us and got us to really kind of all be in the same world, but at the same time feeling completely different. So it's really gonna stand out and kind of be one of those games where people are really gonna notice the music and kind of how it was crafted, and, you know, and all the hard work that went into being able to pull it off in a graceful way.
Very cool. Okay, so you wanna hear about what happened? I don't know if I'll play these other shorts as well. yeah, they went hard on this, and I love that. It's definitely a game people should play, for sure. Like, I think a lot of story games I kind of view as games that people should play, even if they're not gamers, but I get that like the quick time events can be hard. So Smashy, if you are there, I will yap about what happened, but I have yapped about it many a times, and people may be getting sick of hearing me. This VOD will go up on my YouTube channel next week. The last lot that we did will go up this week. Good morning, Roland. How are you? I can give you a quick rundown before you watch the VOD if you want, or if you want to wait until the VOD, then that's also totally fine. But I can give a quick debrief. The overarching things. Yeah, so where we finished off last time was Connor had figured out where Jericho is, just for some context as to what we went through today. And then throughout today, because there had been a few interactions, especially last time, so we got Luther killed last time, and I was like, damn, like I missed this interaction, like I couldn't get to it. We even discovered today that maybe my controller is actually a bit fucked. Because I definitely hit B and it didn't work at another point. So major character wise, I got North killed. That was a controller thing. And that was like right at so my playthrough went that they were all at Jericho. Kara and Alice went there, and then we converted Connor. Connor became a deviant, so Connor was helping us. Everyone managed to get out of there. One thing that I messed up, I'm happy with the outcome, was Kara and Alice were escaping, and then we gave ourselves up because I was smashing the A key to run, the A button, and then it corresponded to a response. So then I clicked it, and I was like, that changed from running to a response instead of like playing dead or keeping running. But I think like giving ourselves up was fine. I was just like, well, I've already picked that. I'm going to continue going on with that. I'm not going to try and escape now that we've already stopped. So they got captured. Then Connor, we let Connor stay with us, like Marcus. We let Connor stay with Marcus. Then they decided to have a revolution and try and get everyone out of the camps. So we successfully managed to go through the army or whatever, the barricade was. But that's when North got shot. Once again, a wrong button interaction on my controller. Or like, yeah, I don't know. So she died. We got through and let everyone out. And also Connor went to go and release all of the androids to help us. Then we had interaction with other Connor. So this Connor is still original Connor. I don't know if you can get other Connors throughout it. Like if Connor dies, you get a replacement one. I'm not too sure. This was still our first Connor. Second Connor, we're talking to him. And then I was just like, then when he had Hank hostage, I was like, okay, fine, shoot him. And then he was like, okay, and did it. And I was just like, I was really hoping that like Connor was gonna, that Hank was gonna fight back in some way. So I sacrificed Hank. How dare I assume that Hank would try and help a guy out. But we spoke to Connor. We ended up taking over. So original Connor got shot and technically his body died, but he transferred to new Connor. So he technically didn't die, just his original body died. Makes sense? We spoke to Hank, and Hank's just like, I want to see my son. He's like, I've been waiting to see my son, and I started crying. Even thinking about it now, I'm like, oh. But Hank was just like, I get to see my son now. Like, take down the humans, you know, like, very supportive. It was very sad. But yeah, I was just like, Hank gets to go and see his son. Like, it's okay. And yeah, we managed to release. Hank also does say when he had a gun to his head to kill him, basically, yeah. Hank was very much like, Connor, help the androids. Basically, it was like, stuff the humans, help the androids. So we got this army of androids to go and help. They released everyone from the camp, so if they hadn't already been deactivated, recycled, then they were saved. So in the end, all 3 main characters were still alive. At the end, we lost North, we lost Luther, and we lost Hank in our playthrough. Oh, and we also lost someone else that was on Marcus's squad. The one that was like the like more pacifist guy, you know, when you'd pick basically between like what North wanted and like what some of the other people wanted. We lost one of those guys as well. Josh, yeah. I think that sums up everything, right? So yeah, ultimately, not terrible. I don't like. Yeah, so you'll probably, if you watch the VOD, you'll notice me getting very confused when I'm Connor trying to release the androids. That an action doesn't work because I don't know what happened. So that makes sense as to why some of the things I was like, oh, I pushed the wrong button, just assuming I pushed the wrong button, but it actually might not be me pushing the wrong button. It might have been my controller messing up. Because I've had this controller since before I started streaming, so this means that it is probably at least 6 years old, and it was second hand at that point. So it's probably like 10 years old. I think it might be time for me to get a new controller. Haha. But because I don't use it very often, I didn't really notice that anything was wrong. Okay, I wanna watch the Chloe short, but then Kumo's screaming, so I might then call it. I'll click the back button. Even though you see a controller broke, it's so cool to hear different things that happen. Yeah, a lot. Like, I've been hearing from people like, I didn't know this was something that could happen. So I have to check out the VOD. Yeah, do. And also, like I said, I'm uploading it to my YouTube channel, my second YouTube channel, which is Amberjessie Live. So if there's anything that gets muted, it'll go there. I usually just cut out if there's like raids or I take a break or anything like that. Hi JP, how are you? Ultimately, I'm pretty happy with the decisions that I made. I'm frustrated at the few events that I missed because things apparently went wrong. But it could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. And yeah, the fact that I got original Connor to the end, I don't know how many other Connors people have been through, but I had gotten the feeling that there were other Connors. Also, why scream? I don't think I said hi. Hi, how are you? Okay, let's grab this one. I want to see Chloe. Because I'm very interested in her. Following takes place before the story in the game.
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. But it was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a
home
machine
today.
more intelligent than
Because
himself.
they're gonna steal my
I gather
blood.
your
Oh
brain
no.
can perform several billion operations per second.
Work's
is
gonna steal your blood.
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Oh, that's creepy. I'll be streaming again in less than 12 hours, by the way. JP and I are going to be playing Big Walk. Shout out to House for gifting us a copy each of the game. I'm excited to check it out. So we want to look through. Okay, you know what? We're so close to the end. Kumo's currently not screaming. He's sitting on the floor next to me, so I'm going to watch the rest. Collaboration Nation. But yeah, I got Luther killed. Oops.
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything.
I'm singing this and I'm like, I get you killed.
Alright. We will sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while.
Everything was not alright. He would be happy to know that Kara and Alice are safe though.
Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
I wonder how much it cost them to make this game. It's gotta be a lot. With the mocapping and the names as well in it. It can't have been cheap, and like the fact it took over a year just to film it. It's gotta be a good bit of money right there. I don't want to hear about this guy's story, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. Hate this guy. He does not survive, by the way, in my playthrough. I don't know if he has the option to survive in general, but yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I legally couldn't call it that.
When the bow breaks, the cradle will
Yeah.
And down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the
This guy's the worst.
cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
We don't want this guy singing.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle.
This guy didn't survive either, by the way. I also killed him. Which, I'm still glad we made that decision because I feel like he would have gotten Kara and Alice killed. Alright, last one.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
Smarter
We're here
and
in
more
production
capable.
unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model.
Can we put
How can I
Grok
be of service?
inside them?
You can go now.
Now you can speak.
Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest. Come on.
But see, that's the thing. You need
Replacing
someone to
humans
have
with machines has
emotion
led to
to
record
do it.
unemployment of 28%.
Which we know they do
What
now,
do you think
but
about
at
the
the time.
situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everyone's becoming antisocial.
Everything's much easier with an android.
Because he was an android.
They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
People need to be
Many
challenged.
Science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a cyberlife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
No, thank you. Okay, there we go. We've watched all... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that again. We've watched all of the videos. We've finished the game. Chloe is gone. Well, that's it, chat. That is the game. Oh, I can tab out. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be live in 11 hours playing some Big Walk with JP. So come watch us try and figure some things out. I'm going to be, as I've mentioned, I'm going to change around my stream schedule a little bit because of the new job. So I'm just going to figure out what works for me and just go from there. Plus I'm working on a little survey for you guys as well, so that I'm taking those things into account, plus just other things that might help me with developing the stream, adding some new stuff in, you know, making it better. I want to hear what you guys have to say as well. Okay. Let's see who is live, who we can show some love to. Okay. I see that Stormy is live and they are fundraising for Starlight. They're playing Reaper with crowd control. A lot of you guys will be familiar with crowd control already because we do use a lot for fundraising. Plus I will be bringing it back a little bit more for regular streams as well. Yeah, I think that is all of my housekeeping for now anyway. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll get the raid started. Here, my socials if you want to go follow me elsewhere.